This video archive is about my forced migration. It is about places I was dragged by my parents and how it made up my past and my present. Let's begin from the start. This place is the Overlook Hospital, located in New Jersey, US. I was born in New Jersey, US because my parents had a job there. When I was about 4 or 5, my family moved back to Korea. This is the place we moved to. It's named Pundang. Because I was too little, my memories all mixed up and unclear about what I did in New Jersey or Pundang. My memory starts from my first year in elementary school. When I was in first grade, I lived in Yongin, Gyeonggi-do, in Korea. I don't know when we moved there, but I was living in that city when the school started. This is my first school, Gusong Elementary School. But after a few months, I transferred to a different school, Ondong Elementary School. I was always curious why my mom made me learn English until we moved to Albany, New York. When I was in 4th grade, my mom and my brother moved to Albany and I transferred to my 3rd school, Watervliet Elementary School. Well, I didn't have difficulties with language, thanks to mom, but I was confused because of the change of environment. And after a few months, I transferred again to my 4th school, Westmere Elementary School. I graduated and moved on to middle school, Farnsworth Middle School, and while I was still struggling to survive middle school in a new environment, my mom decided to go back to Korea. While US, where students graduate elementary school in 5th grade, Korea has 6 years of elementary school. I was still in 6th grade, so I had to go back to elementary school and graduate again. So we moved to Daejeon, a completely new city I have never even visited before. The school I went to was Daedokcho, Daedok Elementary School, my 6th school. I cried on the first day of school. After graduating my last elementary school, my family moved again to the capital city of Korea, Seoul. So my first day of middle school, that would be my 7th school, Gyeongwon 중학교, Gyeongwon Middle School, was a complete disaster. Full of strangers in a strange city. I felt all alone. On the first day of school, we were supposed to bring something, but I forgot and left it at home. But I wasn't able to borrow it from anyone because I didn't have any friends. A boy who sat next to me asked, "Don't you even have friends?" How can I have friends? I don't even know anyone in this whole city. Well, life wasn't that bad. I soon made many new friends and was having a happy little life until my parents told me we might move back to Daejeon. Remember Daejeon? The city where my 6th school was in? They wanted me to transfer to a different school, Jeonmin Middle School, or TCIS. It's an international school. No way. I refused. I didn't go. A year later, my parents gave me 3 choices. Either move to Japan, move to Daejeon, or back to US. What a global choice. I asked, "Can I just stay?" And their reply was no. I was getting tired from all this migration. None of the decisions were my choice. So I refused to move to Japan, Daejeon, or US, and went to a high school nearby, Cheongdam High School. During my first year of high school, my parents asked me if I wanted to move to LA. Seriously? I ignored them. At the end of my second year of high school, I was pretty sure my parents won't make me move or transfer anymore because Korea has only 3 years of high school and I was almost a senior. My mistake. Didn't expect it. I was dragged to Atlanta, Georgia without even being asked. So here I go, my ninth school, Chattahoochee High School. This time I was furious. I couldn't take it anymore. I was tired of new places, new people. I was sick of struggling to adjust in a new environment. So I declared independence. I told my parents that the moment I graduate high school, I will choose where to live, where to go, and what to do for myself. I chose Parsons, the new school, as my next school, and New York City to be the city I would settle in. So, Parsons, the new school, for design. The first school I chose for myself out of all the 10 schools I've been to. I was so happy to be free. So, when I went into the dorm room, I was, a, I got, the dorm room I felt like I was going through the door of freedom.